So why are we going crazy? Because we don't even know to sit with your own self. That means something is majorly lacking. You want activity to mind, take your mind off, real life. If you see, I've seen many people say, "My fan, I can't sleep without the sound of the fan." Because when it's quiet, that quietness confronts them, because apna thoughts, like it keeps coming in front of you and you're scared. You don't want to confront it. So you want a fan sound, you want a phone, you want TV, So this is something we have to notice. We have to ask ourselves and slowly start training your mind. Like how you can train your muscle.
For the kids especially, we should start that.
Mothers and fathers also.
Yes, that's
not only kids. First parents, then the children. So it is not difficult. I'm not saying this is something only sages and saints can do it. It is just that consistency rehna chahiye. First do it for 5 minutes, then do it for 7 minutes. You will slowly, your body will start getting used to like settling. If you go for a long drive, first 10-15 minutes you're a little fidgety. Then abhi 2-3 ghante ke baad body settles. Same thing with the mind. First 5 minutes you'll be like, ye thought aata hai, you'll get getting too many thoughts. But if you keep doing it every day, slowly the body settles. Training, you will excel.
Just I have one more thought in me.
Okay.
Mostly people earlier, because these are all myths, I wanted people should come out of that, you know, that there are couples who could not able to manage with each other, or nahi compatibility hoti hai, and then
a couple things I don't want to talk.
No. So when the in-laws comes, they say, okay, have a child, you'll have a happy marriage. I think in that way, first you need to have a happy couple and then a happy child.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I think first the society mindset should be there. First have a good cordial relation being a couple and then have a child.
Absolutely.
The child is already imposed on the couple side. What's your take on that?
Like, no, what you said is absolutely right. Like why did I take 7 years? Of course I wanted to travel.
Yes.
But you are marrying this, I mean, if you know the person, it's another story. But if you are in an arranged marriage, it takes you proper minimum of 2 years to understand the family setup, how the family operates, how your husband thinks, how you should think along his lines, and how he should adapt to your thought process. So it will take, I'm telling you, minimum of 2 years.
I think a girl who's getting newly married, this video should be shown, like 2 years give them.
Yeah, and those 2 years, work on your relation. Not like, I want to become manager, senior manager, executive, all that. So side mein, let the goals happen, but invest in your relationship. Because that is what you're going to have till the end of your life. Jobs will come, jobs will go. Your husband is with you till the end of your life. So it is worth spending and investing truly, like with your heart, invest and make the relation work. Because people are getting into marriage thinking that what if we break up? No, that is the way people are thinking. If you're not even, like if you're not even have the confidence when you get married that this will last, I will make it last, I will work on it, until and unless there's some domestic violence and harassment, that's another story. But otherwise, just an ego clash,
that can be solved.
That can be solved. For that, you need to invest time with your partner. You need to understand each other, compromise a little. If you have something that you truly stand up for, make sure you're assertive about that. This is very important in my life. I let go of this, but I stand up for this. So I need your support for this. I will do this. I can compromise on this area with you, but this is very true to my heart. This is very close to my heart. I need your support. So there is a way to talk. There is a way to speak to your own partner with love, not ego. You didn't listen to me, I will not listen to you. Tune us din aisa kiya. It is not that, This person is very important for you. So investing time in your relation, especially with your husband, and once that becomes a happy. understanding space, then your child should come into the picture.
I think you end up by giving a very major thing which is very important, and I think you are the one, I mean, I've been seeing who actually gives clarity and myths so with a lot of logic
No,
things.
I could be wrong also, but this is what, how I understood life. And it worked. So what worked for me, I don't mind sharing, but not necessary. Everybody is in the same situation as I am.
Everybody has.
And one more thing, what parents do wrong, I want to, though you're not asking me, I'm telling you, is empathy. Like, very important, you don't control your child. You don't have ego towards your child. I told you to do it. That is ego. It's like you sit with them, understand how they're feeling. You have to have a heart to hear them out. It could be a small thing, like, maybe somebody stole the eraser of your child.
Yeah.
In his life, that is a big
Biggest
problem.
big problem.
So show the same empathy to him, what you would expect someone else to show it to you when you lose a job.
Yes, yes.
For that little child,
It's a big thing.
for that little life, eraser is the, world-breaking stuff.
We say, oh, just a small thing, you're crying.
No,
We should not do that, right?
Not at all. You have to understand the emotions from his or her age and be equally empathetic. And don't sympathize. Sympathizing means, oh, poor thing. Empathize, that means, I'm there for you. I'm listening.
Okay.
Sympathy is like, poor thing. Empathy is like, I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah. So be a listener. Be
Emotionally, he will be balanced. or she will-
concerned. Then my mother really trying to understand me. Then they start talking. Or else, most of the kids I've seen, they don't have the courage to go and tell their parents what they
were
truly
scared.
like.
Okay.
Fear is not something the
Yes,
parents should
yes,
instill.
yes.
Yes, you have to have the authority. You are the authority figure, you set rules in the house. But you cannot impose them onto your child, and your ego should not be something that drives him to do. Like, I told you, you didn't do
do
it.
it.
Now you see what I'll do for you. I'll hide your book. I will, not like that.
That happens too.
So that I've seen a lot, like, if you're really truly empathetic, your child will come and tell you so many things, and you don't have to start guessing, Abhi, what is happening in his mind. I'm not able to understand my child. Happens because you never spend the time, you never gave the time to your, for your child to emotionally express his feelings or her feelings. Another thing I want to talk about is, do not let your children feel that you are a superpower or a superhuman being and you don't have any problems. Most of the parents, what they do, they hide problems emotionally.
Yeah, we do that.
You shouldn't. Like, you don't have to tell the whole story, but tell, what, I tell my son, there was a time I had to fire somebody because that person was very disrespectful towards me in the workspace. I was very disturbed, and I said, like, what, this is not something that I like to, encourage. So I fired that girl, and that girl was a very good employee. And she did something which was not excusable. We'll not get into that. So I was a little low, and then I felt the need to talk to my son about it. I said, you know what, I'm a little low today. Then he'll ask you, why? This is what happened, I did this, do you think it's the right thing? You don't have to do big talks. He or she should know mother also can get disturbed. Mother also can have emotional breakdowns at times. But it is a natural, it's not like my parent is strong, roti nahi, like, she doesn't cry, she can do everything, or he can do
I think
everything.
we should cry in front of our kids also.
I
We should do that.
Because they should know you're another human being, you're not
Yes,
perfect.
They will treat you.
You are not perfect.
Important line.
So that is very important. So I come and tell my son, I'm so disturbed today because this happened, that happened, that happened. Then there were times, you won't believe, my son told me, like, maybe you could have done it this way, Amma. I was shocked. I'm like, yes, I didn't think of this. They have such perspective. If you give them a chance, they're intelligent beings. We tell them, I know, I'm
Yes, we
eldest,
should not do that.
I know everything, you don't know everything, is a very wrong approach to parenting. There was another time I just want to share.
Please.
There was, I was supposed to go to some place and then I couldn't go. And then I'm explaining in the text, saying, ye hua, wo hua, isliye main nahi aa saki. Long texting is happening and I dictate to my phone.
Okay.
I don't type it because I've gotten used to dictating.
Okay.
And my son saw it. I said, Amma, why do you have to explain yourself so much? He just said that. I'm like, really? Like, I don't have to explain my story, entire story to somebody who just needs to know, I'm sorry, I'm not able to make it. I have some other work. I was writing a story, ye hua, wo hua, isliye nahi, guilt say, I don't know what
You
it
feel
is.
guilt and then you keep
So then he just said this one word. Since then, I have become shorter with my messages, to the point. So what I'm saying, when he knows that you are struggling, troubling, they could come up with a solution. Kids are very intelligent. But give them that space to voice their
Very much
opinion.
needed,
Yeah.
yes.
So make sure safe atmosphere, empathy, listen to them, and be concerned about their little problems also, but for them it's a big problem. And what bothers them, be a support system. No matter what you do, I'm there for you. I can forgive you. Let's work it out as a family.
Wow.
That is important. And the third one is, we are not perfect. We are also human beings. We will make mistakes. We will have breakdowns. We will get disturbed. We get sometimes angered, frustration. All of this is common. But let's work as a family.
And I love this line, cry with your child and share your emotions with your child.
Nothing wrong
That's
with that.
very
You know, you don't
important.
try to always act strong. But of course, you tell them that I'm always there for you. Don't become so weak in front of them that they also get
Yes,
scared.
yes.
Don't make them fear. But there are times this also happens with me. You know, that's what you should convey.
Shilpa ma'am, you were an eye opener. Really, that discussion needs a lot of more time, and you know,
Yeah.
these are the things we always wanted to go in more details. एक question आता है, दूसरा आता है.
Because
But
parents.
you have a lot of questions, and I think through this video and interview, you're solving so many problems. You're reaching the women out there and helping them. I must say, this is a help for the women.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, ma'am, giving us this time.
Oh,
because
pleasure is mine.
this is a good attempt. You've been always, I've been seeing, doing a social welfare where people need you, you are there.
Yeah.
That's
So
always
that's all.
there, I've seen.
Yeah, that's all. You know, whatever you can do, you should do. You know, not everybody has the money to give. Volunteer.
Yes.
Somebody has fame. Use that fame to
But
promote.
words matter a lot,
Yeah.
what you said.
Oh, actions matter a lot.
Actions also matter, that's true.
They will listen to me only when they know I'm following what I'm speaking.
Yes, they do that. They follow you. So thank you so much, Shilpa ma'am. for giving you
Pleasure
this
is
time.
absolutely
And-
mine.
And the topic was really relevant. Being a mother, having a kid, one kid. Now no need to have two kids. If you are not okay with that,
Yeah.
the myths what you have given with a very logical answer.
Thank
So I'm very happy with this interview. I don't know about you, but I want to have
that's
a
right.
long episodes with you.
We will do multiple series
because that's very important nowadays. We much needed. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
the guidance is somewhere
no, because we
lacking.
become nuclear families, so we
Yes.
don't know whom to reach out
Yes.
for. So
That's why I think social media is taking over us.
but you need to know the right person to follow.
We see our sometimes solution, oh, this video gives me a solution.
Yeah,
We connect with them.
my life is somewhat like this.
Then
I'm facing the similar problem, so maybe this will
We
work.
get connected more
Yeah.
into this social media.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much, ma'am, Shilpa ma'am, again.
Oh no, so many times you don't have to thank me.
So let's end up with this interview
Yeah.
and you can continue your next work.
Okay,
Already
sure.
I've taken a lot of time
No,
on
no,
you.
no, please don't say that. Thank
So
you.
it was a really inspirational and eye-opening interview for me.